Whatever we speak is called our speech. We use our speech to report the ideas that are our own. We can speak, or the speech can be spoken in two ways, directly or indirectly. The actual words of a speaker is called the direct speech, and what the speaker has said, the substance, that speech is called the indirect speech, or another name is given, reported speech. So let us try to understand them in detail. Now we will learn some important facts. Some important facts about direct speech. Direct speech means, it is written here, Suresh said I can solve this sum. This is direct speech, and some rules are there behind direct speech. Here the reporting verb is said, because this verb is reporting something about a person, about a speaker. Said, the reporting verb, after that comma is followed. Now the second rule is talking about the reported speech. Which one? The speech written in inverted comma. I can solve this sum. This is reported speech, and it should be placed within inverted commas. And the third rule is the first word of the reported speech. Here, I can solve this sum. I is written in capital letter. The first letter of the reported speech always should begin with capital letter. Now, in the next part, we will learn that change in personal pronoun. What does it mean? For example, he said to me, I do not work on Sundays. Direct speech. Here, I is written as a first person, and now in the next change, in the indirect speech, how does it change? I has changed into he. So the rule is pronouns of the first person are changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. Here subject is he. According to that, I get changed into he. Now in the next example, he said to me, you are very intelligent. You. In the next example, you check, you get changed into I. Why? The rule is that pronouns of the second person are changed according to the object of the reporting verb. Object here, me, isn't it? So thereafter, next example is, he said to me, she is tall and slim. She, in inverted comma it is written. So here, in the indirect speech, she will not change. It does not change and it remains unchanged. He told me that she was tall. Third person, she, he will not change at all. Okay. Now in the next part, we learn that changing the form of speech. There are three important rules. Rule number 1, if the reporting verb means said is in present or future. If it is not written said, it is written says, is saying, has said, or in future will say, shall say, then what to do? The tense of the reported speech does not change at all. For example, mother says the cook is preparing food. Says written in present tense. And in the inverted comma, the verb of the reported speech is preparing is also written in present continuous tense. What we will do? No change. The same sentence is written here. Mother says that the cook is preparing food. The inverted comma gets changed into the conjunction that, and thereafter the cook is preparing is written. No change at all. Okay. Now the second rule is that if the reporting verb is in past tense, means said, asked, requested, exclaimed. Then the present tense of the reported speech means, for example here, the present tense is broken. What would we do? We have to change it into corresponding past tense. Is will get it changed into was. If in the direct speech, the verb of the reported speech written in as can, in indirect, it will change into could, corresponding past tense. If it is written present continuous tense, will change into past continuous. If it is written present perfect in direct speech as verb of the reported speech in the inverted comma, that would change into corresponding past. I hope you have understood. Now the third rule is, if the reporting verb is in past tense, like for example, she said. Said is written in past tense, but in the inverted comma part, verb of the reported speech is also written in past tense. Then what to do? We have to write down third form of the verb along with had. So we have to write down the second form of verb will change into past perfect. And in the next example, the teacher said girls were dancing in the room. Direct speech. Here past tense, past continuous where dancing is written. So what to do? Were dancing change into had been dancing. Past perfect continuous. Okay? The teacher said that girls had been dancing in the room. So I hope you have understood the third rule also. These three rules are most important for narration, for changing the tense of the narrated speech or the narration. So in the next part, I will teach you assertive sentence.